The world watched in horror. Since November 2023, the Houthis, rebels in Yemen, launched a wave of attacks. Their targets? Not soldiers, not bases, but ships. Big ships. Ships carrying food, oil, and everything else. These weren't just Yemeni waters, this was the Red Sea, a vital artery for global trade. Imagine a band of pirates, but with missiles. That's what the Houthis became. They used drones too. Cheap, deadly, and hard to stop. Over 100 attacks. 2 ships sunk. Sailors, just doing their jobs, killed. The Houthis said it was about Israel, about Gaza. But the world saw something else. Chaos. These attacks weren't just a statistic. They were a message. A message to the world, but especially to America. The US Navy patrols the world's oceans, keeping shipping lanes open. But the Houthis were testing them, pushing them. They even targeted American ships, warships, in international waters. This wasn't just about trade anymore, it was about American power, and the Houthis were saying it could be challenged. The Red Sea is a lifeline not just for water but for the global economy. It's the shortcut. The Suez Canal slices through Egypt connecting Asia and Europe. Without it, ships would have to sail all the way around Africa. Longer trips, more fuel, higher prices. And who suffered? Everyone. Remember those ships carrying food? Their journeys just got longer, more expensive. That means higher prices at the grocery store, maybe even shortages. Oil, gas, clothes, electronics, everything you buy traveled on those ships. The Houthis were holding the world hostage, one ship at a time. America couldn't ignore this. It had a responsibility, not just to protect its own ships, but to keep the seas open for everyone. It's like that friend who always hogs the hallway and you have to be the one to say, "Dude, move." Except this time, the hallway was a vital shipping lane, and moving involved warships and airstrikes. Now you don't just wake up one day and decide to become a pirate terrorist organization. You need money, weapons, training. The Houthis didn't have that kind of cash lying around. So where did they get it? Enter Iran, stage left, with a suitcase full of cash and a mischievous grin. Iran saw an opportunity. The Houthis were a thorn in the side of Saudi Arabia, Iran's biggest rival. Arming them, funding them, it was like playing a real-life game of Risk, but with actual lives at stake. And the more chaos the Houthis caused, the more Iran's influence grew. America knew this. It had been watching Iran for years, watching it meddle in other countries, stir up trouble. The Houthis were just the latest example, and if America let Iran get away with it this time, who knows what they'd try next. It was like dealing with a schoolyard bully. Ignore them and they just get bolder. Section 4, America Strikes Back, March 15, 2025. Remember that date. That's when America decided enough was enough. Trump, never one to back down from a fight, gave the order. Airstrikes rained down on the Houthis, targeting their bases, their weapons, their ability to cause more chaos. It was a message, loud and clear: we see you, and we will not hesitate to act. But that wasn't all. Remember that friend blocking the hallway? Well, America brought in a bigger friend. A second aircraft carrier, the USS Carl Vinson, joined the USS Harry S. Truman in the region. A message of its own: we're not just here to talk, we're here to stay. Trump didn't mince words. He called the Houthis terrorists, pirates, everything but lovely people. He warned them, threatened them with annihilation if they didn't stop. And he had a special message for Iran: cut it out, or you'll regret it. Section 5, a world divided. The world reacted, as you might expect, with a collective shrug and a "here we go again." Some countries, especially those who relied on the Red Sea for trade, breathed a sigh of relief. Others, not so much. They condemned the strikes, called for restraint, for dialogue, the usual diplomatic dance. But here's the thing, sometimes dialogue doesn't work. Sometimes you need to show strength, to draw a line in the sand. And that's what America did. Whether it worked, well, that's a story for another time. The situation in Yemen is complex, messy, with no easy answers. But one thing is clear: the world cannot tolerate terrorism, whether it's on land or at sea. And sometimes the only way to stop a bully is to punch back.